We're off.
We're off.
We're off.
I like jacket.
You have a big hero jacket. I mean, it's a bit oversized, isn't it?
Hope your knees aren't cold.
No, it was great in -14 weather, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Frostbite on the kneecaps.
Yeah. Right, hi guys. It is Emily, and I've even got Alex branding emergently today.
Yeah. She didn't even ask. I just put it out there.
Didn't even ask.
That's what happens if you send me a t-shirt. You don't know where it's coming out.
Yeah,
I'll surprise you.
Pop up. Right, so I'm going to let Alex introduce himself to you, but then we're just going to go in and have basically a general conversation about Alex's like mental state and stuff. Not like being a psychologist or anything, but how he goes about social influencing, how his Instagram works and stuff like that, to give you as much value as possible. So, Alex, you can introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Alex Crockford. It's really difficult to introduce myself because I do so much, but personal training is my background, fitness modelling, now these days a lot of fitness influencing as well. But I don't do any personal training, it's more of a digital online world, and I guess we'll get talking about why that is. Yeah. In a minute as well. But yeah, that's me. So
I have to do a big shout out to Alex. Alex was one of the first people that I ever worked with. And then on top of that, I actually used an adaptation of Alex's SheFit program in my 12-week challenge, which has been documented all on YouTube. So you can see the massive changes that I had. Yeah. So I have to thank Alex a lot for that, because if I ever needed any advice during the whole process, he was there for me. It's fantastic. So how long ago did you actually start Instagram?
I think Instagram was about 4 years ago.
Yeah. And then did you just start in the beginning as it more personal, or did you know that you wanted to use it as like a business platform?
I had no idea at that point that it was going to be kind of a business platform or even a big thing. I think I started Instagram just like everybody kind of starts Instagram back then. And I was still very much a full-time personal trainer, so it was never a way for me to document my personal life. It started fitness and always was, but back then it just wasn't as serious, or I don't know, I was just taking it easy, just posting workouts and just pictures of me and stuff as I went.
Yeah.
And then as fitness modeling came around, it was a place for me to showcase some of the work that I'd been doing, and then that just gradually evolved. Yeah.
So do you think would you say that like Instagram is one of your main platforms to use? Because I know that you use a variety of platforms. I've seen all your stuff on pretty much every social media platform that there is.
Yeah.
Do you have a focus? Do you have a priority of one over the other? Is there one that you get more engagement on, or so forth?
Yes, Instagram definitely is the number one for me, and it's my priority. I think it has the biggest engagement for me. And the biggest following as well, so that's my priority. But you're right, everything that I post, I also post on Twitter and Facebook, and YouTube is a whole different platform, but I do it all definitely. And Facebook is where I started, and that's where I got most of my following at the beginning. I find it kind of plateaus now, but I had a video that went viral, the free hugs video, which is massive on YouTube, but it was posted on Facebook by somebody else, and that kind of boosted my Facebook following right at the beginning to thousands and thousands. It was one of those viral moments. You're like, what's going on with my phone? Something's happening. So that was like really kind of an amazing moment. But kind of since then, it's all been about Instagram, and then in the past 1 to 2 years, YouTube being the focus, but not as big as Instagram yet.
Yeah, so for like anyone who's like starting out and they want to kind of take a more route, like you're doing a route that I've taken obviously to enhance my businesses and stuff, do you think like it has to be seen as a job, or do you still think that there needs to be like a bit more fun around it? Like what's like when you sit down before it became your full-time job, because obviously like social influencing is like it is part of your job. Like before, was it just kind of like you would just reply if you needed to reply, or did you have to push boundaries in order to get there?
Yeah, I think there was a definite mindset shift for me when like before it was serious, before I was earning money through social media and kind of supporting croc fitters on my plans and stuff, before then it was quite relaxed and I was just posting as I went. It was kind of okay. But as soon as I changed my mind and realized that this is my job, like this is what I've got to do every single day, this is 100% my work, my job. I'm not writing an Instagram post for fun. This is work time for me, which is fun as well. But as soon as I took that mental shift and took it a lot more seriously, then things started to happen a lot more successfully as well. And I just realized that it's work. So yeah.
So did you like have to, did you start to think more about it? Like obviously what you're posting, what you're saying, what you're replying to people, like, because I think that's what sometimes people get mixed up, is that if you don't stay authentic, because I know you as a person, as a friend, but I know that the person that I sit with is the person that I see on Instagram. And do you think that is like one of the key things that you need to do is keep authentic?
Oh, absolutely, massively, because as a viewer or somebody who follows you, they'll know straight away as soon as you start changing your beliefs and your values and the people you're working with and things like that, they'll realize that you're not authentic. But I think for the few people that have followed me from day one or the early days, they'll realize that I'm saying the same things as I said 3 years ago. I believe in the same things, and the kind of my compassionate nature, my passion to help people in health and fitness, and the way I respond to every single person maintains the same and always kind of has done. And I think that goes a long way, definitely.
Yeah, so would you class that as something that like motivates you? That's what motivates you to keep doing it?
Yeah, definitely. And to see the effect it has on people, like individuals, because I think a lot of people with a big following on social media just see the number or how many followers I've got. And that is what we're thinking, and it's great to grow more followers, but a lot of people lose focus on the fact that there are those people, individual people following you, and how can you give back to that individual person that's following you. And a lot of people don't answer their DMs or do very poorly without much focus or attention, but sometimes half of my day is spent, I need to get better at my time, I think, but I do spend a lot of time answering messages and emails and things like that, and kind of my business head, and a lot of people will advise me saying that there will be a time that you can't do that, but it's very tough for me to let go of that side because I see the effect it has on the people that I'm talking to. And a lot of people say, this isn't really Alex, is it? It's like, it is really Alex. And so I've just got to find that balance in the future, but I think it's really important and it really goes a long way.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's like what from some social media people that I've seen that have large followings but they don't engage compared to like you and a bunch of other people that I know. I think it's what you guys do really well, is that there's been the whole change in algorithm for Instagram, and I see so many people complain about it, but the people that I don't see complain about it are the people that are doing what they should have been doing in the beginning. So because like I find it amazing that I know that if I text, I mean, luckily I can text, but like if I message you on Instagram, you still message me back, and I'm like, it's easier for us to pick up the phone, but you're still on it, like, and I guess that's where like if there is anyone out there who wants to start doing stuff like that, they need to be very aware of it. So because obviously you're doing it so very well, and it's apparent in what you do. That's
good. I'm glad. You do have to see it as a whole round job. If you want to be successful on social media, it can't just be a quick thing you do now and again. It is a daily part of your life that you accept that or not. You've got to create good content as well as engage with your followers and respond to them. Yeah, definitely.
So what would be your pinnacle piece of advice for anyone who wants to start? This is not just like Instagram or anything, but they want to start something new. Like, because obviously you are a motivational guy. Like, I know that you class yourself as a PT and everything like that, but you're actually very motivating to your community. You know, you're a burpee challenge. I was very honoured to be there with you. I was like, but it made me sit there and kind of go, like, I'm so glad that I know this guy. Like, so, like, if they want to start a new fitness journey, if they want to start a new social media, if they wanted to be like me a year ago when I contacted you first, and I was like, I have t-shirts, can you help me? Like, can I help you and you help me? And I was very much persistent. But, you know, like, what kind of advice would you give those people?
Oh, well, if starting anything new, like, if you know it, like, I think everyone has a passion, whether they found it or not, but everybody has a unique gift or a way to give to somebody or lots of people on this planet as a reason for being on this planet. And once you find that, or maybe it takes a while to find it, then that's like, there shouldn't be any stopping you. That is what you got to go for in life. And I wrote a post on Instagram the other day about fearing failure, and I think a lot of people fear kind of starting the thing that they know that they should, whether it's a business or their health and fitness journey, or losing all that weight, or becoming a bodybuilder, or anything. Like, if it's a burning desire inside of you, then you got one life, so just go for it. And if you fail, then you'll get to success quicker, because you've got to fail a load of times to get there. But a lot of people are scared about that failure. But once you've made a load of mistakes, then you're used to it. Just keep
You're there just like, I know.
You got to, because a lot of people kind of look up to the successful people thinking, oh man, they must have just made it easy, they got lucky, kind of thing. But every successful person has made the most amount of mistakes and failed the most amount of times to get there. So my advice is just to, once you know it, go for it.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Just keep
going.
Even if
you get pushing down, just keep going.
Yeah, or learn, adapt and change, but just don't stop.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking your time out your day.
That's all right.
To speak to me.
Yeah.
And then thank you guys for watching. And obviously, I big up that you need to go and watch this man. Like,
thank you very much.
If you want any motivation or any just fitness tips, I was like, you just give so much without receiving, and it's incredible. And you should really be surrounding yourself with these kind of people.
Well, thank you.
I do, and in the past year, my life has dramatically changed.
It has. It's been nice for me to watch your life change as well. So thank you.
That's why I try and work with this man as much as I can. But thank you very much again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.